What's going on, everybody? And thanks for tuning back in to another episode of Florida Prison Talk. This is part two. It's going to be three parts to this. We got to do three parts to this. This is part two. I appreciate all the love on part one. That's straight love. For this one right here, we leaving Rikers Island and we starting off in upstate New York, Department of Corrections. Go ahead and introduce yourself again, bro.
How y'all doing, fellas and ladies? My name is Raul, but my friends and family call me Macho Blast, and this is the second part to this interview, and I'm grateful for it.
Yes, sir. All right. Let's get into it. Okay. So you leave Rikers. Now you headed upstate. With all the violence you've seen at Rikers Island, all the cuttings and stuff, all the fights you got into over the phones, was you still nervous about going upstate?
Of course, because people fear what they don't understand. So it's like when you in Rikers Island, you find police, then you hear about it. You hearing stories. So, like, luckily that I had to go through the island to get a similar what you call it, like how to bid.
Right.
And luckily, like the people that did bring me in, they showed me how to bid. They showed me what to do. Don't be gambling, because gambling gets you into trouble. Don't be messing with no I don't want to say the wrong thing, but
right.
Don't mess with the same orientation as you.
That's right.
And I'm not a person that um um don't respect it, because that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But I professionally, I can't say certain things, especially on this channel.
Got you.
A lot of people will get offended.
Got you. Okay. So you go upstate. What's the first facility you hit after downstate? You go downstate to the reception, right? What's the first facility you hit?
I went to Kaksaki. It's an adolescent max. It's a max B.
Okay, and Kaksaki, man. Talk to me about Kaksaki, man. I hear so much about the place. Talk to me about your experience at Kaksaki.
I pull up in Kaksaki. There's a couple of blood. There's a couple of kings. There's a couple of Patia dudes, whatever. So I had to go through the process, medical. So you got to stay up there a few days. So anybody that been in Kansaki know there's a reception, and there was an officer named Hobart. Big, white, not to be prejudiced, but they were saying, or racist, but they're saying that he was incest or whatever the case may be. So in Kaksaki, it's the only jail that will give you tickets like tier 2s, tier 3s, tier 1 for bullshit. So I'm talking to one of my bros. I had tobacco. The only way that you could get tobacco is either you swallow it or you boof it. So whatever fits your bowl, that's what you got to do. Okay. So even though I did have to cigarettes in my property, I was bringing cigarettes with me. So I was sending my bros cigarettes. We was chopping it up. He showed me his paperwork. I showed him mine. Next thing you know, around after the count, they cracked my cell. So I look out. They said, come to the front. So I come to the front, and there's a window facing the north yard. I mean, the center yard, excuse me. So he said, put your hands on the wall. So he said, listen, you're not supposed to be talking. I see that you got a new number. You don't know how this shit go. I know you're a fucking asshole. I don't like your specs. So I was like, I like to apologize. I think we came up on the wrong foot. Every jail has their own manual. And, you know, I didn't know the rules and regulations, and I'm a bigger man, and I would like to apologize for any inconvenience that's happening right now. So he said something, I turned my neck, and then he grabbed my head and tried to slam it against the wall. So I just turned around, punched him right in his mouth. He fell to the floor. Man, police came everywhere. But what he did was, when he pulled me out, because this is what they do. They pull you out, knowing that they're going to put hands on you and pull the pin. So when they pull the pin, they'll notify their officer, yo, listen, stay right there. So when they pull the pin and they see everything, they just come in there, they handcuff me, they hit me with the baton sticks, stepped on me, punched me, threw me down the steps. I went to the box. They gave me 4 years for that.
Dang. 4 years?
So I went to Southport. So when you got like rape cases, anything dealing with kids, especially police brutality, police assault, they come for you. So I get on the bus. So they had to ship me down to downstate, because downstate is what divides from one side of New York State to the other.
Okay.
So I had to go to the side where Elmira side is at. So I had to go in downstate, and it was fucked up because it landed on the Friday. So I was stuck there on the weekend, left Monday. Police put hands on me in there again, handcuffed, everything, because it's on record. I hold it down, whatever, put my little grievances. Then I get to Southport. I do my time. Anybody that been on Southport, they got level 1, level 2, and level 3. So in Southport, this is the only box at that time that was giving out candy bars. Like the most you could buy is 15 Snickers, 15 Reese's Cups, Peppermints, Jolly Ranchers, Lubriderm lotion, stuff like that. So a guy wanted my food because I was under the Jewish kosher, because the food is better. So he said, listen, if you don't give me your oatmeal and your boiled eggs and your soups at night, I'm going to shit you down. Damn. Mind you, if you was to Google it, Southport Correctional Facility, you're going to see that jail, they play with feces. They give you new charges for that. But there's dudes that don't want to come out the box because they got problems in population.
Got you.
So I'm going to my visit. He shit me down.
Dang. So explain to the viewers what shit you down meant.
Shit you down is they get a carton of milk, right? Because you get 2 cartons of milk damn near every day. So what they do is they put their shit, piss, and magic shave. Whoever don't know what magic shave is a powder substance that you add water and you can put it on your face to shave. You let it sit a couple of minutes, and then you take the card, any type of card, anything, and it'll come right off. So the longer you let it sit, the longer it goes through your skin. So that's how I lost my hair a little, fucking with that shit. Because by the time they handcuffed me, found out what's going on, police came up there, threw me in the shower. My hair was falling already.
Yeah.
So they asked me, yo, what happened? I said, I don't know. I don't know who threw nothing. I don't know nothing. I'm the victim. I don't know what's going on. I think you threw the shit. That's what I told police. Police said, oh, you want to be a dick about it? So they sent me from level 3 back to level 1. They gave me a tier 3, but luckily that there was an officer that he was half decent. He said, listen, this guy was going to visit. this guy, we had to handcuff him. We had to escort him out. But we just put the handcuffs on him and went to the front of a T instead of escorting him out. So that's how I got around that.
Okay, but real quick. I'm sorry. So when he threw this shit at you, where did it hit you at?
My face, my shirt, my hair.
Damn.
Because
so you
it's
a get back at him?
Huh?
Was you able to get back at him?
He's in a cell.
Okay, why do you want all your food? Why do you want all your stuff for? Out of nowhere?
Yeah, they call people like that terrorists.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't when you go to the box, anybody that goes to the box, you lose your how they say that, you use your right for phone, for packages. You get loss of visits. You lose everything. So you depending on the 3 cots, and you so used to eating so good in population, you're eating shit. You're eating bullshit. So that's what basically happened. So I did, I think, 3 years and 9 months. They only gave me 3 months of good time.
Wow.
So I leave Southport. Luckily that the Mac, that it was around in that same area. So I went from Southport to Elmira.
Okay.
So I get to Elmira and I do the reception. Then I go to what is it? I Block. I Block is called Iraq. That's it's lit. So I get there. It's about like 10 of my bros. Before my bros got there, there was a little situation and niggas left. But from the time that I got there to that incident was 2 years ago.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right. They don't have a phone. They don't have a table where we stand at. Because when you go to the yard, and they'd be like, oh shit, yeah, the Florida boys is over here. The Bronx people's over here. Like, you will know. So I knew there was this rat hunter named called Playboy. He knew who I was, whatever, but me and him never ran into each other. We heard who he was, and he came to me. He was like, yo, yeah, you had a table here, blah, 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 boom, 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 boom. These are the dudes that got it. And it was the Brooklyn, they turned it to a Brooklyn table.
Okay.
So the table where the phone is right there. So I said, when we go outside, right? I told my bro, grab the phone. You're gonna get on and don't get off. The first nigga that stepped 3 feet near that phone, that table, is gonna get shot. That simple. So a dude come, he tried to get on the phone, I clapped him. Now, when I clapped him, he see 2 people behind me. So on the ticket, it specifically states that he got cut by 2 people. So I looked on my chapter 8 and says, you got 1 cut.
Right.
How did 2 people cut you? It's either me or him. Who cut you? He says, I don't know. So his testimony didn't have no credibility.
Okay.
So at the whole process, the whole jail went up in smoke. Because at that time, the rat hunters was with the trinitarios, Latin Kings with the all the Hispanic people.
Okay.
Because there was a lot of bloods. You had Stones, Brims, you had independent hoods. So it was at least like 300 in the whole jail, but the jail separated. So it became lit. I went to the box. They realized who I was. They PK'd me.
What that mean?
when 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 something happens in the jail and it's like 200-300, they shut the jail down and they pack people up. Like they'll come to your cell 9-10 o'clock, pack up, fuck your property. We'll get it to you. You're on the bus.
Oh.
Yeah, so from there I end up getting shipped to Elmira. So mind you, they gave me 20 years.
Hold on. So I thought you was just in. So the situation wasn't in Elmira, what you just did.
Yeah, it was in Elmira.
Okay, so
I beat the ticket.
Okay.
I beat the tier 3.
Right.
Mind you, in the whole process of me fighting my ticket, me doing what I had to do, there was a riot with my bros that was left behind and the Brooklyn dudes. So the Rat Hunters is part of it, Thank Kings, whatever. A few of them, not all. But so right before I went back to population, they PK draft me.
Okay.
So I end up in Elmira. So I end up in Elmira, Maine, not the annex.
Okay, got you. That's what I was confused about. All right.
So when I came upstate, I had 16 years left. Because I was thinking, damn, I'm gonna max out. I'm not thinking about my conditional release day. I'm not thinking about my CR. I know I'm gonna max out. I know what I'm a part of, and it is what it is. So I stayed there for another like 2.5 years. It was good. Didn't have no problems. Everything was situated. There was a situation that a blood dude in front of one of my bros. My bro knocked him out.
Oh, okay.
So when he knocked him out, that one of the head blood dudes I know, he told me, yo, the bro said that 2 of y'all bros jumped him. I said, yo, bro, the bro that did that, he licensed to box.
Right.
So if that's the case, tell him the person that did jump them and who was there, the person that did it, he want to fight whoever. Y'all want to go knife, y'all want to go whatever. But I want you to know at this present time, if you got any situation with one of mine, come to me because I discipline minds. Okay. Nobody gonna discipline minds. No outsider. The same way if I got a situation with one of yours, I'm gonna present it to you under your supervision because I know those are yours, and you don't want nobody to put hands on yours. So let's make this mutual.
Right.
So a lot of times when people's in the spot, depending who pull up, it changed the whole adversity of the people that's in the spot. Just like LeBron James. When LeBron James come with that ball, he changed the dramatic of the game.
Right.
Same thing with that. So I'm chilling there. My classification dropped down to a medium. So I get to what is it? Wyoming. Okay. This is like 2011, 2012. So I get there, everything was good until a blood stone dude sneaked one of my bros and then jumped him and then cut him. And then they talking about they didn't even know that he was trinitario. So we went out. It happened on Christmas, 2012. And from there, I went back to Southport.
Hold on. Back up real quick. So what happened with that situation? You got it.
Excuse me. So we go to the yard. Right before we go to the yard, we tell dudes, oh yeah, it's an 1844. 1844 means it's lit. It's a war. Okay. Ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing. Because if we didn't do that, that means it's gonna be more shit happening, and because we allowing it.
Got you.
So since it's not a lot of us, it's more bloods. Our unity is our strength, and our strength has the potential of sticking together. So if one bleeds, everybody got to bleed, because at the end of the day, we Dominican, we have the same blood, same heritage. So if they share your blood, they share mine.
Gotcha.
So we go to the yard. I didn't have no weapon. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't have no knife. Didn't have no razor. As soon as I went out the dorm, I lit it. And a couple of bros lit it. A couple of them got caught with knives, shit like that. I went to the box. I did 18 months for that.
Damn. So was y'all outnumbered when you was going at it with these guys?
We always outnumber. We like, anybody that know, it's not gonna be. It's a lot of Dominican dudes, because you got Dominican dudes that's just Dominican, and they, when it's time to go, they there. Then you got the trinitarios. Then you got dudes that mess with the trinitarios. But 9 times out of 10, it don't be like, it probably be like 15, 20 here, and then another 10 on the other side. So altogether, it probably be like 30.
Okay.
Shit like that. So from there, I go to the box. And the riot was in the yard. I wasn't in the yard. I can only tell you from what people say, especially my bros. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna believe them, so they like to make it like they never take no losses.
Right.
He's saying, yo, I did this, I did that, but yo, bro, how you saying you did that? You got like 4 cuts, 3 stab wounds.
Right.
And you did what?
Got you. And speaking of losses, we speak about wins all the time. When you was upstate, has a person ever caught you slipping? Have you ever took a loss upstate and you can speak about?
I done got jumped. This when I went to Marcy.
Okay.
After I came out the box from Wyoming, I goes over there. It was already lit. Okay. I don't know. So next thing you know, all I know is I'm in infirmary. Damn. I guess the nigga sneak me from the back, going to child. So I don't know if you see it, like right here, all these marks.
Yeah.
So all my shit was split to the white meat.
Damn. Well, they came behind you and stabbed you, like?
I don't know. All I know, I was in infirmary. That's all I could tell you.
Damn.
And that's what happens when you don't be on point. So me say, oh shit, it's a medium. It shit not like no max. This shit is sweet. Not knowing what happened, because my big bro, communication is a must. So anything that's happening within any jail, the people's got to know, because what happened if that person go to that jail?
Right.
So I didn't know nothing. All I know, I was in infirmary. Altogether, I had like almost 60 stitches.
Damn.
60.
So what was, you said when as soon as you got there, it was lit. What was it over?
It was over, from my understanding. One of my bros was fucking with the Suboxone.
Okay.
So what he did was he brought it, and they said that he'll buy, and after a while they think his money is good, so he'll come for like 15 or 30, and out of that 15 or 30, he would pull a stunt. So coming to find out that he signed in. He went to protected custody, saying that they was trying to kill him because he had owed them money.
Okay.
Which created a problem for everybody else.
Right.
So
and this is an organization?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause you know, every organization got people that do a little bing like cold. Right. Niggas is smoking K2 up there. So niggas is doing different shit. So that's what basically happened. So I go to the box. They put me high PC. That's involuntary protected custody. Involuntary means the administration of the facility puts you in protected custody. Okay. So now when you're in regular PC, that means you telling administration that your freedom is in harm. When it's involuntary, high PC, involuntary, that means administration puts you in there because they don't know what's going on. They asked me who in me. I said, I don't know. How the fuck I supposed to know? All I know is I see you and you trying to put some fucking ammonia in my nose, trying to wake me up. You fucking faggot. Right. Excuse my language.
Yeah. Yeah, bring the phone down. That's good. Yeah, bring your whole. Yeah, like yeah, good. Okay. So you was in the infirmary. What happened when you get out the infirmary?
They sent me to the box and they put me high PC.
PC.
Yeah, and then they shipped me to Fishkill.
Okay. Let's speak about how was Fishkill? How was that?
Oh man, it was sweet.
It was sweet.
I was doing my little thing, getting the bag.
Okay.
Then I went to the box because a sergeant thought that I was talking to one of the CO bitches that he was trying to fuck.
Dang.
So I had got hot. So me and her started talking, and she started bringing the bag in for me, and I was giving her Westies for her to bring the bag up.
Westies, what's that?
Western Unions.
Oh, okay, Western Unions. Okay.
So what I do is I do 3 sacks of $50 for $100. So I'll give you one up front. You give me the numbers. I check the ID. If it's good, I take it out and I give you the rest.
Got you.
So I go to the yard. So mind you, I had the problem with the sergeant, and they were trying to say that I was having sex with her. They put me in the room talking. I was like, yo, I'm in the dorm. I work. So I don't have no time to be talking to her because I work in the mess hall. So I work at 5 o'clock in the morning. I said, all right. So I go to the yard that same day. They planted a razor, like a shaving razor. So what he did was he broke the stick off the razor and just left the blade intact. And the contraband for a weapon. But it wasn't a weapon until you take it out the razor, out of the plastic. But that's how they wrote the ticket up. They gave me 90 days for that. I ain't go to Southport that day. I went to upstate New York.
Okay.
By Buffalo, by Attica, Wyoming.
Okay.
So I goes there, come out the box, then I go to Comstock. So knowing that I had like 18 months left, I was chilling. And then there was a situation with the phone. So as the situation transpired with the phone, the dude ran down on me. It was 3 dudes. They grabbed me, they tried to slam me. The other nigga tried to kick me, but it was 3 people trying to kick me, so he really couldn't do nothing. So I played dirty. I punched him right in his nuts. And they kept on beating me up. But right after that, I went to the box, came home in 2018, and now I'm here doing this interview with you.
That's what's up, man. That's a good way to lead it. Let me just back up real quick just before we end it. So what was the situation over the phones for? What was the situation over the phone? What was the problem?
The problem is, around that time, in 2018, 2016, 17, police got tired of niggas going to the box for phone. So as soon as you come outside, if you want to use your phone, you got to give your ID to the officer. And they put you on the phone.
Okay.
So a lot of them was getting on the phone and the blood niggas wasn't getting on the phone. So the blood niggas told one of my bros, yo, listen, if anyone y'all get on the phone, even though police telling y'all get on the phone, it's lit.
Damn. And that's what happened. Okay. So they all 3 of them, they stuck up on you, they jumped you. They got you punched in the balls. And you came, so you had 18 months left when you was there, right?
Huh?
When that situation happened with the phones, you said you only had 18 months left?
Yeah, 18 months to go home.
Okay, so you're home now. I got a couple more people to close. I'm sorry. How was your after being
that
20 years? After being in jail for 20 years, at 16, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. After being in jail for 20 years, going in at a young age of 16, is it hard for you to adjust back in the civilian world?
Of course, it still is. It still is. Even me and my girl, we talk about certain things, and it's hard because I've been seeing. There was a kid, 17. He goes on a visit. He was talking to this older guy. We didn't even know he was a booty bandit. So the police cracked him out for the visit. He went to take a shower. Soon he go to his cell, the booty bandit went in there, raped him. And by the time that happened, police realized it. How you gonna explain that to that kid's family?
Dang.
17 years old.